And here we are. This is a statue of Alonda the Wise, founder of Candlekeep.
If you wish.
This is also Alonda the Wise.
No, excuse me, but I'm late for my classes.
Can't talk right now. I'm studying the martial strategy of Rigyard II. You know his son, Azun, borrowed a great deal of his father's strategies. Not that I care. This is also Alonda the Wise.
Something on your mind?
Zekko, my child, look at you. Your face has gained some new lines since the days when I tutored you. Please stay back. You were my tutor once, but who you are now I cannot know. I'm sorry, Karan, but I can trust no one. What has this world done to you, child? It is me, Karan, your tutor. I knew you as a babe. We'll give him a chance. Forgive me, Karan, I'm so filled with fear. This place is not the shelter it once was. Why? What is wrong here? Shall I tell the Watchers? The Watchers are no more use than a bundle of sticks. Please, just tell me if you have seen anything strange in the library this past while. Strange? Why, yes, that is just the word I would have used for that cover-us fellow. He was right here beside me, taking Alondo's prophecies from their place on the shelf and reading them. I could hear his voice, recognize the seer's word upon his quiet breath. But when I turned to steal a glance at him from the corner of my eye, it was the strangest thing. His eyes were closed, and he was reciting page after page, as if from memory. He heard your footsteps, it seems, and wandered off. I was just returning the prophecies to their rightful place here. It might be wise to take a look. If this cover-us is dangerous, though, I'm afraid I'm too old and bookish to be more than a hindrance. Forgive me, but I must leave you now. There's a strange cover-us fellow here who appears to know Alondo's prophecies by heart. Does the journal have anything else to say?
What?
Yes, and he's probably still in the building.
Yeah.
These walls contain the world's knowledge.
Well, dip me in broth and call me stewed, if it isn't little Zekko. Why, I haven't seen you for nearly, quite some time anyway. Hello, Theodan, how have you been? I still remember you running about the keep in your little swaddling clothes, pestering the elders and spooking the cows. Ain't that right, Jessup? Surely was. Yep, of course you never did stay in those rags of yours long. Yes, I remember, but how have you been? You'd be naked as a jaybird the moment someone turned their back on you. That's embarrassing. I remember the day that fella Blackstaff come floating in, and there you were, tearing about the outer keep with Gorion hot on your trail. Took the cloak right off his back, you did, and made yourself just the cutest little... Yes, I remember. Could we drop it, please? How have you been? Wait, I remember it all now. There was Kelvin Blackstaff trying his hardest to look important, while you ran through the stables with his cape tied around your waist. Such a lark, eh, Jessup? I thought I'd catch my death from laughing, I did. You and me both. Gorion was shaking like a leaf, he was so mad. I've about had enough of you two. Get lost. You little rounder, such a temper on you. Show some respect to the man who helped change your diapers. Then you were such a nice child once upon a time. Go on, get lost, you rat. He's lucky we're in the confines of Candlekeep, and I should restrain my use of force if I don't want to get thrown out. Let's take our time to visit the place, it's well worth it. Lots of little details here and there. Hello there. The kitchens. Is there a reason why you're in my kitchen? Because Martha here don't like people messing with her kitchen. Ain't that right, Martha? Yeah, I don't like no snot-nosed brats causing trouble here. You better scram for I give you a whipping. You don't know who you're talking about. Who you're talking to.
Yes, it is done.
Oh yeah, we could also talk to
alright.
Jessup himself.
Our library is a man's
Oh, hello,
harem
young
of
one. I
knowledge.
trust you are keeping out of trouble? Of course you are. Run along and play with your little friends now. One day.
What? As I thought.
Second level of
Our
the library.
library is a man's harem of knowledge.
Hello, Zekel. It is good to see you here once again. A pity you could not have returned during a more restful time. Why? What is going on that would cause you such stress? Oh, it's nothing, I'm sure. It's just that, well, things just seem a little strange around here. Those decidedly unmerchant-like merchants, for one. And some of our own monks are acting out as well. One fellow in particular. Who? Well, there's this fellow named Coverus. I assume he's a visiting sage of some sort, but he seems more interested in our guests than the tomes. He makes me nervous. I think he's had the same effect on others as well. Young Shistel has been out of sorts for days now. He's not as thick-skinned as I. You remember how nervous he used to be? He's quite the opposite now. Seems like a totally different person. I worry about him. I should go. It has been nice speaking with you. So Shistel's probably a doppelganger.
Simple.
These walls contain the world's knowledge.
This is the level coordinator. Well, why don't you tell me where I can find Tetherel? He does not know.
Wisdom
And what
is
about Laurent?
only possessed by the learned.
In his apartment on the 6th floor. Okay, we'll go there.
You need something, stranger?
Ah, and that is Kawaras. Ah, I thought I might find you somewhere around here. Allow me to introduce myself. Perhaps another time. Now let's let him speak. Please do. My name is Kawaras. I used to work for your father, running messages to his Harper friends in Waterdeep. Before he passed on, he entrusted this ring to me and asked that I give it to you. Should evil ever befall him. Will you take it? And what evil befell him, Kawaras? You were there, you saw it all. A woman, an armored figure, two ogres wielding clubs. But Garine's petty magic was of little use against them, was it not? And you fled with your tail between your legs, hiding amidst the trees until dawn broke. And now it comes full circle, doesn't it? The Iron Throne so close that you can almost touch them and wreak your revenge for that night. You're right, Kawaras, I was there. Myself, my father, and 4 others who tried to kill us. Where were you if you know so much? If you be so void of trust, I am surprised you have made it this far. It is of little matter. Go seek your vengeance or your doom at the hand of the Iron Throne. I wash my hands of it. Who the hell is that guy? And how does he know all the details of what happened the night of Garine's murder? How does he know I want my vengeance of the Iron Throne? I don't know. That guy knows way too much.
These walls contain the world's knowledge.
Excuse me, but I'm late for my classes.
Let's see if we can gain any other useful info.
The Lord of Murder shall perish, but in his doom he shall spawn a score of mortal progeny. Chaos will be sown from their passage, so saith the wise Alondo.
This is a chanter we met originally outside the library, just in the gardens around it. Zekel, you look distressed. What is it, child? There is trouble here, Chanter. You must help me. You are right. I have felt it too. Pray tell me how this aging frame can help you. As Chanter, you know the history of this keep better than any other. I have grown up here. I have played within its walls. But there were many places I was never allowed to go. I am older now, and I will go where I must, but please, are there any places in this keep of which I was never told? But what right have you to ask that, child? I'm not a child anymore, Chanter. The entire keep is in danger, even its most secret and sacred places. Please, Chanter, Gorion would have had it so. I am growing old, and the young are not so young anymore, nor the carefree so carefree. Orlando the Seer, the one who founded this fortress of knowledge, and whose prophecies I chant every day, he is entombed deep in the bowels of this place. I tell you this, Zekol, because you're right. It is time you knew. But I beg of you, in Gorion's name, do not venture into those trapped and warded halls unless some higher power than myself bids you go. Your stepfather would never forgive me for your loss. I must go now, child, Zekol. It is time to chant the seer's prophecies as I always have. Aha, so they are underground catacombs beneath Candlekeep. That is very interesting.
I should have joined the army.
You picked the wrong time to come back, Zekol. There's trouble hereabouts. Trouble of what sort? Let's let him speak his mind. Strange trouble. I don't feel comfortable in the barracks anymore. A lot of the watchers have been acting weird of late. Yeah, he's not the only one to have reported that. That guy is just one of the readers. Okay.
If you wish.
So that will be it for a second level. Let's go up to the third.
Yes,